What's up guys, it's Zenith with another controller video. Today I am going over a controller I mentioned in a previous video, that is the custom controller from Chaos Controls. Now this is part of their tournament series, which is why that beautifully printed EVO logo is on the front. This came with stock buttons, stock triggers, a stock Z button, and stock control sticks. And the base of the controller, meaning just this whole space design, I believe is called the Galaxy finish. Now if you did watch my other videos, you may be wondering why the controller looks a little bit different than it did there. I did take off the sticker and I removed the custom buttons and replaced them all with pretty much the stock buttons that it came with. Now you do have options to change the colors of these to white, blue, red, green, whatever you want. And interestingly enough, you can also change the colors of the triggers, Z button, and control sticks, and D-pad as well. Now unfortunately they don't sell these options on their own, so you do have to purchase a full controller if you want any of those. And I haven't ever seen any custom painted C-sticks or control sticks, but if I do ever run into one, I will definitely let you guys know how they are. Now as a little disclaimer, these are not, or most likely not, the original set of buttons and control sticks that it came with. These are probably just from another controller. As you guys know, I open up pretty much all my controllers, so I do mix and match parts, but I did try to make the height and everything as accurate as could be to properly represent what you would get if you just ordered a stock controller from Controller Chaos. As another slight disclaimer, if you notice on the bottom here, if you ever saw any pictures of Controller Chaos controllers online, you would notice that there's a silver sticker on the bottom here. Now this is to make sure that you don't open up your controller, and if you do open it up, the sticker will break and it will void your warranty. So I cannot advocate you to open up your own controllers unless you have a specific purpose to do so, or you just really know what you're doing. For me, I use these controllers in tournament, so I do want a specific feel to it, so I go in there and I maybe might swap out buttons with ones that I'm using before, or button pad, or I don't know, or to put these little metal braces in the triggers. And I will be opening up this controller just in case you are curious on what the inside of yours will look like at the end of the video. First, let's talk about the exterior of the controller, and it is a beautiful one. You can see it has a very glossy, nice finish to it. There are hardly any imperfections on this controller's finish. It is nice and smooth throughout, very comfortable resting in your hands. It doesn't change the feel of the controller at all, so when you are playing you can hardly tell the difference. Now it is a very glossy and smooth finish as compared to the kind of rougher plastic feel of a regular controller. So that is the only noticeable difference in your hands. It doesn't do anything, doesn't make it slip out or anything like that, unless maybe you have very sweaty hands. But overall the gloss is not a problem. In fact, the finish was done so well, the only imperfection I could see might not even show up in the lighting. It is that little ring right there, if you can see it when the light passes. But that is literally the smallest imperfection I could possibly find with this, so great job on the painting. Now like I said before, I can't speak too much on the custom colored buttons or triggers, but everything that you get on these controllers is 100% brand new. I can confirm this because on their own video talking about this on Controller Chaos's official channel on YouTube, they did mention that these are the white Japanese Smash 4 controllers.
Again, these are the white Super Smash Bros. Controllers, guys. The Star Fox, is the black version, hence the black cord. But guys, these are authentic Nintendo official Japanese products.
The ones with the Smash logo on the front. I assume they just bought a mass of these and they just paint over them. Funny enough, they do have a lot of interesting options on their website, listing very rare colors of GameCube colored shells, such as Symphonic Green and the Panasonic. Now the Panasonic did say it's a replica, so I don't know if they are all replicas, but it's actually pretty cool that you are now able to get a color like Symphonic Green that you normally wouldn't be able to get unless you pay a very hefty price. I'm also not sure if those come with this nice gloss or not, but like I said, the gloss detracts nothing from the feel of the controller and overall is very well done. The wire is a standard one that you would find with any Japanese Smash 4 white controller. It is the same length as the black Smash 4 controller that was released in the US, so it's the longer version of the cord. Keep that in mind. Nothing's done to the end of the controller. Once again, these are all new controllers that they're using. And now we will open up the controller to show you what's inside. Now like I said before, the controllers that they use to paint over are the Smash 4 Japanese white controllers. Because they are the new style controllers, they do feature the triggers that do not have this little metal brace, which does compromise the feel of the trigger press, at least somewhat to me. You can also tell by the inside of it, proof that it was once a white controller. As you can see, some of the runoff paint got in the inside. That doesn't do anything bad to the controller, and you'll probably never see it, especially if you don't want to void your warranty. But I can say that everything about the inside of the controllers will be the exact same as any other Smash 4 Japanese or American controller. You have your little shield. You have your little shields for the triggers that come off with a Phillips head screwdriver. And the triggers are the exact same. You got your trigger, your spring, and the base. And I know I'm repeating myself now, but once again, all the parts of your controller will be new. If the control sticks or the triggers look worn, it's because they are worn. I just took out the original buttons and replaced them with my own, and everything about your motherboard should look completely stock. Once again, just like any other new controller you would purchase. The button pad that comes with it should be the taller button pad, which requires shorter buttons. And yeah, everything else is the same. You can see a little bit more of the original white color that this shell had. And there you have it, the shells of the EVO Galaxy Tournament Series controller from Controller Chaos. One more close-up on the beautifully printed logo right there. You can see the fingerprints, you know, they do show up, but they aren't too bad. And the printing that was done on the logo, very, very sturdy. The sticker I had on here before, if you saw my previous videos, was pretty big enough to cover the entire logo. And when I took it off, it did leave a little bit of residue, like the sticker residue, on the controller, so I did have to wipe that down. And there are no chips, no scratches, nothing done to the logo. Overall, I gotta hand it to this company. They did a beautiful job with their printing, with their painting, with their finish, and I give them props for using new controllers with brand new fresh buttons and everything. I'm definitely happy with my controller, and if this video interested you in your own controller, I'm sure you'll be happy with them as well. Kinda goes without saying, but I'm not sponsored by them at all. This was just my own opinion of a controller that I owned that was gifted to me. So although I didn't actually pay for this controller, this is not sponsored or anything like that. So shout out to my wonderful friends who all pitched in to get this controller for me. If you guys enjoy the video, please like or subscribe. Hopefully the quality of my videos is getting a little more consistent and better. I'm trying to work on different things, but if there's anything I can improve, please let me know in the comments below. Till next time guys, this has been Zenith saying thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.